Hello children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. So along with the normal subjects, we are going to start coding classes from now onwards. So this is our first video, children. So in this video from coding classes, we are going to design a very small game between the cat and rat. So how cat catches the mouse, how the game will start, how the game will end. Regarding that, we are going to teach you a small game, coding behind the game we are going to teach you. So this small game we are going to develop through the software Scratch, children. It's a coding software for kids. From this link, if you click this link, you will get this Scratch software. There you can design this game, small game. So this file we will be sharing to you, children. So after receiving the file, you'll be having all the instructions. So based on the instructions, you can design the small game. But for designing small game, you should have desktop, children. It cannot be done on Android phone. So if you don't have that availability, so you can do it later. In the meanwhile, you can learn the coding. Okay. So let's copy this code and paste in Google. So here, this screen will come, Scratch. This screen will come. I'm making it expand. So here, you see here, create button is there. If you want to create new game or new project or new coding, we have to click on this create button. So let's click on create. So it is creating one project. This is the screen. This is the welcome screen of Scratch software. Welcome screen of Scratch software, children. So here, so this part. So on the right hand side, we are having this part. So here, whatever coding we have done, the effect of the coding or the game will be displayed here, right side, in this part. In this part, total coding will be displayed here. The default character will be cat. We can change the characters. We can keep any animal, any human or any cartoon character we can keep. Default cat will be there. This is the area where we can see our working of coding, whatever we have given, that is seen here. And in this screen, in between, in the middle, whatever screen is there, here we have to write the coding. Here total whatever coding is there, we have to write here in this middle part. So left hand side, these are all the codes which we have to drag and place here. Listen carefully, children. So this right side part is where we will run our coding. This middle part is where we will write our coding. So here this left part is where all the coding elements are present. We can drag them and we can drop here. And after clicking these two buttons, this is start button, this is stop button. Stop button. So one minute, children. So this is a start button, stop button. This green color is start button, and this hectagon, 6 sides it is having, somewhat dull red color. It is stop button. Start button, stop button. Starting the game, ending the game. Okay. So here on the right hand side, we will be having all the commands. So here, children, our coding classes will be in playway method, means learning by doing. In that method, we are going to teach you the coding classes. We are not going to teach you from basics. What is computer? What is programming? What are the languages we have? That all we are not teaching here. Because learning by doing, step by step, we are going to learn each and everything. So directly, we are starting with the small basic game. Okay, children? So here, let me zoom it. Here, left hand side. So these are all the coding. Means how to create motion, move 10 steps, turn 15 degrees, turn 15 degrees. If we give these commands, according to these commands, the cat will move. So for the cat, the movement of the cat we can change. Here, move, motion, looks, sound, events, control, sensing, operators. Like that, so many we have. So in the beginning only, if you go through all, you will get confusion, children. So let's see one by one. So before learning coding or before developing any game with the help of coding, the concept to be clear or the project idea to be clear, children. So here what you need is, you need project idea. You need project idea. Means in what way you are going to, what project you are going to do. So here our project is, we are taking one cat and we are taking one rat. If the cat catches the rat, game will be over. Game will be over. That is our concept. So we have to take one cat character. Already default cat character is there. So no need to take again. We have to take one rat character and we have to design code in such a way, if the cat touches the rat, game will be over. That is our project. That is our project. That is our project idea. Okay. So what is our product, children? Project, children? Cat catching the rat. So here project name we can type cat catching the rat. Cat catching the rat. So here we have written. When it is in zoom mode, we cannot write, children. So that's why you have to read and understand. So cat catching the rat. This is our project name. Okay. This is our project name. So now, first here from scratch software, we are developing the code. So what we have to do means, we have to write coding for the cat and we have to write coding for the rat. Coding for cat is separate, coding for rat is separate. And we have to write coding for background means for starting of game, for ending of game. That is called here backdrop. For the backdrop also we have to write the coding. So coding we have to write for cat and we have to write for rat. So then we have to write for backdrop, means game beginning and game ending. For the backgrounds we have to write the coding. It's a very simple code, children. Only few code points only you have to mention. That is also all predefined codes are there. All example codes are there. You have to apply logic and you have to just drag and drop. Okay. So coding for cat, coding for rat. So this is for backdrop. Okay, children. So next. So here, let's start with code cat. So means this is start button. This is start button. So here what we have to write? When we click on start button, means it will be under this control section. It will be under this one minute. It will be under this event section, because clicking start, it is an event. So it will be under event section. You can observe here, event section, the first one is when start button is clicked. Okay, so if you click on events, before that you will be having like this. Before that you will be having like this. Okay, it will be in motion. All the coding commands under motion will be displaying in the beginning. What you have to do? You have to click on events. You have to click on events. If you click on events here, when start button clicked, that event is there. Okay, so let's drag this. When start button clicked. When start button clicked. So here, children, in the downside corner, you can observe here. So control 1 here, downside. This is this character name. Here they have given stripe 1. Stripe 1 they have given. Okay, let's change the character name. We are changing it as cat. We are changing it as cat. Now it is named as cat. Sprite. This sprite name changed as cat. So we have cat here. When clicked, so when clicked, what we have to create in cat has to move. For catching the rat, cat has to move. If it wants to catch the rat, what it has to do? It has to move. It has to move. It has to move steps forward. It has to move 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that, it has to move some steps forward. Towards what? Towards the rat. Towards the rat, it has to move. Okay. So here, when cat is, so when star button is clicked, what we need, children? It has to move 10 steps. What code we have taken here? Move 10 steps. Move 10 steps is there, no? That we have taken. Move 10 steps. Okay, that command we have taken. But in what direction? Move 10 steps towards rat. Move 10 steps towards rat. Here, where is the rat? There is no rat. Rat character we have to take. So for taking the rat character, we have to go here. Choose a sprite. Choose a sprite. Where, children? We have to go here. Choose a sprite. Green color button. Above that, we have search button. We have to click on that search button. Okay. We have to click on search button. Search button. There. Search button. All will be, all, so many characters are here. All animals, people, fantasy, like that, so many are there. So what we need for our program? We need a rat. Let's go to animal. Let's go to animal. In the rat. So we have taken a rat here. Okay, children. Now you can observe here. You can observe here. Here we have two sprites. One is cat, another one is mouse. Cat and mouse are there. Cat and mouse are there. Okay. So now, for observing this, now see, because now we are in rat. We are this, now this rat is highlighted. So that's why we cannot see any coding here. Because we have written code for cat. If you click on cat, coding will be appeared. If you click on rat, there is no coding here. Because we have not written it. So cat. It has to move 10 steps. Towards what? Towards the rat. Towards the rat. So where it will be? In movement only, children, movement only. If you come down here, if you come down here, you can observe point towards, means the movement has to point in which direction, that we have to define. So that's why here point towards is there. That command we have to take. So point towards, okay, this command we have taken. This command we have taken. Okay, children. point towards. But point towards what? Point towards mouse. Point towards, if you click here, point towards mouse pointer is there. But it has to point towards the mouse, means rat. Here one mouse, small m is for keyboard and mouse, capital M is for rat children. Let us name it as rat actually. Mouse 1. Okay, mouse pointer, it's keyboard mouse pointer. Mouse 1 means this rat. Okay, children. Mouse 1. Point towards mouse 1. Okay. Now this is the coding. You can observe here. If you bring this code here, automatically, according to their shape, they will join with one another. Okay. If you bring wrong shape, they won't join. Okay. So when start button is clicked, it has to move 10 steps, point towards mouse, means rat. That command we have given. Let's check it. See, while you are clicking on a start button, the cat is moving. Where? Towards the rat. Suppose if you bring it here, downside, the cat is moving. Where? Towards rat. Towards rat. Suppose if you take it here, if you click on start button, cat is moving towards rat. Cat is moving towards rat. Okay. So now cat is moving towards rat. That part is completed. That part is completed. Okay. So here 10 steps we have given. Next, in the same way, we have to move the rat also. Okay, because if the cat is coming to catch it, rat, what it has to do? It has to move. When the cat is coming to catch it, rat, what it has to do? It has to move forward. Move forward. Okay. So for rat also we have to write the code. We have to write the code. So click on this rat symbol. Click on this rat symbol. Now we have to write code for rat. So that is also in what way? So when start. So in events, when start button is clicked, you have to click and drop here, children. When start button is clicked, rat has to move. Rat has to move. Rat has to move how many steps? 10 steps. Rat has to move 10 steps. In what direction? How can we show direction to the rat? Let's take the help of this mouse pointer. Means mouse pointer here means rat will move. Okay. Point towards mouse pointer. So when start button is clicked, it will move 10 steps, point towards mouse pointer. Like that we have written, children. Means when start button is clicked, when start button is clicked, suppose here rat is there, here cat is there. This is the mouse pointer. This is the mouse pointer. When I am clicking mouse pointer, rat, before that it is seeing like this. But when I click on this mouse button, start button, rat will turn towards pointer. Turn towards pointer. Cat will turn towards rat. Let's observe. See. Now it is showing here. Now let's again, children. This rat is showing, seeing in this direction. Cat is seeing in this direction, upside. Now when I click on start button, for rat, what program we have given? Towards mouse pointer. Mouse is here. The rat will see towards mouse, keyboard mouse. And the cat will see towards rat. Now this is this side, this is upside. Now let's see. Let's click on start button. Start. See. This is seeing towards mouse. Cat is seeing towards rat. Means like that we have given the program. Like that we have given the program. But it works only for one time. It works only for one time. Moving 10 steps, moving 10 steps. Seeing mouse, seeing rat. Like this it happens. Like this it happens. Okay. Now stop. There it has been stopped. Okay. So like this it happens. But we want to continue this process. Means not here. Wherever mouse goes, there rat has to move. There along with the rat, cat has to move. Now this they are moving only towards this point. If I bring mouse here, they are not moving. Only if I click start button, then only they are moving. Means these codes, this coding, it should be continuous process. It should be continuous process. So for that we have a command called forever. In control section, we have a command called forever. Means which happens always. Which happens always. Okay. So from control, this forever code I am bringing here. For rat also, this forever code I am bringing here. Both for cat, both for rat. Okay. Now this move 10 steps, this forever, to be applicable for these two. To be applicable for these two. One minute. This forever code to be applicable for these two. We can drag them and we can keep inside forever and we can take it up. We can take it up like this. We can drag and move. We can drag and move and we can keep two codes in forever loop. Means these two steps will happen continuously. Okay. In the same way, for cat also, in forever step, we are separating this blue color steps. We are keeping forever here and we are moving these two in forever. Forever. Okay. Now for cat, these steps will continue forever, and for rat, these steps will continue forever. Okay. Now let's click on start. See, they are moving. They are moving. They are moving. Now stop. Means initially the cat is here. The rat is here. Cat is here. Rat is here. If I click start button, what happens? If I click start button, what happens? The rat move towards pointer. The cat move towards rat. So let's reduce the number of steps here. Cat, let's give only 2 steps or 5 steps. Rat 10 steps. Okay. Okay. Now let's start. This rat is moving 10 steps. Cat is moving 5 steps. Cat is moving slow. Rat is moving fast. Like that we have given the code. Both will happen forever, continuously. Let's start. Let's start like this. See children. So finally, okay, like that it is happening. Like that it is, see how they are moving. How they are moving. But how do we have design code if the cat touches the rat? Game over. That is our concept. In the beginning of game, rat is here, cat is here, both are away from each other. But when the cat catches the rat, game should be completed. Game should be completed. That is our program. Okay. So here, if I click on, if it catches, game should be over. Okay. That code we have to write. Means that code we have to write. Okay, children. And one more thing. In the beginning of game, cat should be at that corner, rat should be in this corner. Okay, that also we have to take care. One minute, children. So here in motion, we have a command called go to x and y. We have a command call in motion. We have a command called go to x and y. Go to x and y. This command is there. With the help of this, suppose here x value, y value, because each point, this point they have given here values, they have given 192, 130 they have given. So here, if you observe here, this cat position x value 192, y value 131 given. So let's keep 200, 140 approximately x value. Means when game starts, it should be here. When game starts, the cat should be at x and y position. Means at the top right corner. Okay. And cat. What about cat? For this also, go to x and y command. From motion, from go to x and y command, we will drag it, and what is this mouse position? 204, 150. So approximately minus 200, minus 150 means downside. Minus 200, minus 50, bottom left. This also when clicked, when start button clicked, immediately they should start from that position. Okay, this we have given. Now they will start from corners. Okay, children, they will start the game from corners. Okay, children, that is one thing. Okay, so next, one more thing. So here, if the game stops, we have to display the message game over. For that, we have to choose background. So here, children, on the bottom right corner, you have a option here in green color, choose backdrop. You have to click on that. Upside search button is there. You have to click on that. Here, search button, you have to click. Let's take this blue sky. That is for a game beginning. You can click on this blue sky. You can click here. You can click here. Here, code, backdrop, sounds are there. Backdrop. Let's go to backdrop. Here, name. Blue sky name is there. Let's change it to gameplay. Means if game starts, this background, blue background should come. That is one background. Again backdrop, search button, game ending. So let's take this one. Suppose if it is not visible, you have to go to backdrops, or you have to click here. Or click here. So all you have to learn by doing, children. Learning by doing. If you observe the screen and commands all, you can learn it. So this background. So here let's take text symbol is there. Let's click on text symbol. So here text I am writing, children. Game over. Let's change the font. Marker font. Let's increase the size. Let's increase the size. Game over. Game over, or over we can keep in next line. Game over in the middle. In the middle we can keep it game over. So now we have two backdrops: gameplay, game over. Gameplay, game over. For this also name to be changed, game over. So game over, children. Okay, game over. Okay, we have designed that. So now let's go to this cat code. So you have to click on cat. If it is like this, then you have to click on code. Code, children. So next. So here. So still the code is not applied here. Okay, children. The code still not applied. So in the beginning of game, we have to show the cat and mouse. In the beginning of the game, we have to show cat and mouse when they touch each other. When they touch each other, we have to make them hide, and this game over should be displayed. Okay, for that, in looks, here in looks command, children, you have buttons. You have some buttons like show, some buttons like show, hide. Show means it will show the cat. Hide means it will hide the cat. Let's take these buttons. Show, hide buttons for cat. Show, hide buttons for cat. So when the game starts, this show button should be there. When the game starts, when the start button clicked, the cat has to start from corner. It should be visible. When the game over, it has to hide. When the game will be over, when cat touches the mouse, game will be over. Means we have to write code for cat touching the mouse. Cat touching the mouse means sensing. It is a kind of sense. So touching the mouse. This in sensing command, sensing tool, we have touching mouse pointer is there, children. Let's take that command, touching mouse pointer. So for this, for joining this, we need a command, children. So when in control, if means in control, if cat touches the mouse, then we have to hide the cat. Our logic is, if cat touches the mouse, we have to hide the cat. Okay. So this if statement also we will keep in this. So here children, in this if statement, if then statement, middle we have a box, no? In that, this touching command we will keep. Touching command we will keep. Touching what? Here touching mouse point is there. But touching the mouse one means rat. If cat touching the mouse one means rat, we have to hide the cat. Okay, that is the program. So let's take it here. Start. See, it touches the rat and becoming hide. Once again, start. See, it is touching the rat, becoming hide. But for rat also, in the same command we have to write. Okay. Now for cat we have written the command. Cat command is completed. cat command is completed. Now the command show hide command and this touching command we have to write for rat also. Here children, here what for already that we have written, for cat we have written, for this one in looks, let's go to show button and hide button. Let's take two commands. Show command, so beginning game starts, it will go to corner, there it will be shown, that is that command shown. And hide, when it has to hide, when the game is over, then it has to hide. When cat touches the rat, this game over display should come and rat should disappear. Means before writing command for this hide button, let's write command for this game over. Game over. Okay. Game over means where is game over? It will be in backdrop. It will be in backdrop. Here. You have to click on game over, backdrops, again backdrops, this backdrop, this backdrop, this backdrop. We have to write code for backdrops. Okay. For two backdrops, we have to write code. Gameplay, game over. So let's write code for both. So here in events, when start button clicked, when start button clicked, so start button clicked, we have to switch backdrop. Something is missing children. For cat, if touching mouse, if it is touching mouse, we have to get a message children. Here, if the cat is touching mouse, one message has to come. So here, broadcast message from the events, broadcast message we will take. This broadcast message we will take. And what is the message? New message. What message should come? Game over. It has to give the message game over. Then it has to hide. This coding is missing. Now let's see backdrop coding. When start button clicked, and for rat also we have to write, I think. For rat also we have to write the coding, complete the coding. For rat, what is missing? Because game over to be written for both. Means here for the cat, when it touches the mouse, it has to send the message game over, and it has to hide. The mouse, it has to receive the message. It has to receive the message. When I receive game over, in the events, when I receive game over, when I receive game over message, it has to hide. It has to hide. Let's check, children. See, both of them, they are hiding. Both of them, they are hiding. See, both of them, they are hiding. It's working. But this game over, in the beginning only it is coming. In the last, it has to come. Here, after writing the codes, now some other codes will be here, visible here. When start button clicked, start button clicked, so here, when back, here it is there, in motion it is there. When start button clicked, when start button clicked, switch backdrop to what? Gameplay. Switch backdrop to gameplay. Gameplay, that is one command. And for another command, so when we receive command game over, means when I receive game over command, this game over backdrop should come. This one, switch backdrop to game over and wait. Okay, this is the command. When start button clicked, switch backdrop to gameplay. When I receive game over command, switch backdrop to game over and wait. Let's start. See, children, it's working. So in the beginning, only rat and cat are there. In the beginning, only rat and cat are there. In the beginning, we are getting blue screen. Only rat and cat are there. When rat touches cat, both of them disappearing. This game over message is coming. Okay. When we start, see, children, like this. Okay. So like this, we can design the game, children. We can design small games. So initially, it will take some time. It will take some time for learning all these things. But once you are familiar with the code, you can design games like this. Okay, children? Okay, children, we will be sharing this file, this cat code, rat code, game over, backdrop code, all we will be sharing. So you can check all the coding and you can design the game. Okay, children, that's all for today. So thank you for watching our video. So please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates. Thank you. Have a good day.